tuning in to Hook News. I'm Helene Zuhamel.
And I'm Julie Oberlander. Today, we wanted to highlight our favorite past shows from May 14th and 15th. I think we fellow Americans are all aware of the prohibition movement taking place down yonder. The unemployment rate has reached epidemic proportion. Y'all, I just don't see us getting out of this rut anytime soon. Legalizing beer could only help create thousands of jobs virtually overnight. So somebody, please help me, Lord Jesus mercy, tell me why we ain't doing something about it. Well, someone is doing something about it. Today, Jimmy Walker, Mayor of New York City, Jimmy Walker, is demonstrating his support for the cause by organizing a day-long beer parade to end prohibition. We here on the HK Show remain a neutral party in this debate. An estimated 100,000 people have turned out to support this cause. One side read, "My daddy had beer, why can't I?" Well, let me tell you, little fella, life ain't fair. It will be interesting to see what comes out of this little scuffle. As for me, myself, and
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
we're gonna head over to the beer parade and have a look around. Newsflash! U.S. forces have just raided the Cambodian island of Koh Tang and recaptured the American merchant ship Mayaguez. All 40 crew members were released safely by Cambodia, but some 40 U.S. servicemen were killed in the military operation. I have a Cambodian captive here for an interview. Please tell me your name, sir. Where are you keeping the Mayaguez ship, sir? All right, I can see this is going nowhere. Have a good night, viewers, and sleep well. I will see you at $4,800. Tonight, the last episode of Seinfeld will air. It will be the 179th and 180th episodes. I interviewed the character of Jerry for the finale. Please welcome him to the studio.
Hello, people!
Very nice to meet you, Jerry.
Nice to meet you too. What's your name, honey?
It's not important.
Okay, baby.
So, I heard the format. No, thank you. Against my tape.
Of course.
I heard the four main characters take a private jet to Paris for one night hoorah.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Kramer got his engine troubles by hopping up and down on the plane. And they almost...
I think Kramer, he's just a character. You should have seen him on set.
He is such a character.
You wouldn't know, but I do. He's just...
I wouldn't. And but you almost died.
Telling these people secrets, honey.
Just a few more secrets.
People don't listen to her. She's psycho.
The pilot manages to steady the plane and then make an emergency landing. Was that scary?
Well, it is a true story, and I don't like to talk about it because it hasn't aired yet.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, I even got scars on my dang neck, but I gotta wear a scarf on my parents because I'm so freaking famous.
That's awful. You know, we here on the show support causes of scars. So, if you'd like to log on to scars.com, you can get more information. Just tears me up thinking about it. Alright.
Oh, it's all right.
There you go.
Alright, don't.
Alright.
I help the class.
So anyways, then they happen to witness an overweight man getting carjacked at gunpoint.
Talk about fat people like that.
But instead of helping, they crack jokes at him. Long story
I didn't crack jokes.
I'm sure you didn't. Long story short, they end up in custody and they get sentenced to 1 year in jail for not helping.
True story.
Well, that's all we have for you today on the show.
Thank you. Gotta go.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Today's the day, people. The state treaty for the re-establishment of independent and democratic Austria is signed at Belvedere Palace in Vienna by Julius Raab, representing Austria, French Minister, British Foreign Secretary, U.S. Secretary of State, and Soviet Union Minister, and some other important belligerents. Austria is now an independent country, free from those rat-toed Germans. Excuse me, Princess. Before I forget, this is the Princess of Austria. Excuse her.
I am the Princess of Austria.
Austria is now an independent country, like I was saying, free from those rat-toed of those Germans. The signing was an official ending to the war in the Alpine state. It took 354 sessions of the delegated Allied powers to become effective. Jesus. Austria was known as Hitler's policy of aggression. That is not good. State treaty consists of a preamble and 9 parts. 1. Political and territorial provisions. 2. Withdrawal of the Allied armed forces. 3. Military and aviation provisions. 4. Claims resulting from the war. 5. Property rights and interests. 6. General economic relations. 7. Settlement of disputes. 8. Various economic provisions. And 9. Final clause. Well, Austria, I'm glad you become independent, and you'll now become an American country. Well, excuse me. You'll become free like the American people. Hello, and I'm reporting to you from Jonesboro, Arkansas, where just a few hours ago, the town was demolished by a tornado and 36 people were killed. Now, according to my people, it hit at 10 p.m., disabling observation and prediction methods. The town of 20,000, now a town of 19,964, were very unaware and caught off guard. God bless you and your families. Oh no, people! Why did I take this joke? Here it comes! Everyone, run! Jonesboro, I'll see you next time!
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Today, the much anticipated single from the Beatles was released. That baby's name is Let It Be. I anticipate that it will be charted at #1 for, let's just say, 55 weeks or so, kids. As we all know, John Lennon and Paul McCartney are not getting along, and you can see the whole thing falling apart in Let It Be. What is happening to this world? With us today is a member of the Rolling Stones. He is here today to tell us about how he feels about this smashing hit. So, member, how do you feel about this smashing hit?
First of all, Susie, may I call you Susie?
Mm-hmm.
Just because these Beatles come along doesn't mean you can smash out the Rolling Stones, man.
So what's your opinion on Let It Be?
You know, it's groovy, baby. Because some things, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get what you need!
Yes. One last question, baby.
Go ahead, Susie.
Do you believe the Beatles will stay together forever? Like most of us do in America.
No. The Beatles are a cow in the pot of milk, spilling the pot, ready to happen. Waiting to happen, Susie.
Yes, that's a very intelligent thought of yours, member. Thank you, and good night.